Think and Grow Rich. This book is no less than a gold mine. There has never been another book like it, nor ever can be. This book is full of secrets and famous philosophies. In this book, Napoleon Hill uncovered the secret of wealth. He wrote this book after he interviewed world's top 500 wealthiest people and shared their most common traits. And the people who would follow and observe and apply them in their own life can be the wealthy people like them. So in the next few minutes, you are going to learn those timeless, priceless, practical secrets and famous philosophies to become rich and wealthy. Number one, there must be an intense burning desire. The starting point of all achievement is desire. Keep this constantly in mind. Weak desire brings weak results. Just as a small fire makes a small amount of heat. Napoleon Hill said that all achievement, no matter what may be its nature or its purpose, must begin with an intense, burning desire for something definite. That means no matter how big your dream is, there must be an intense, burning desire for that dream in your heart in order to achieve it. Because you can see every successful people in the world, every successful businesses and companies, every biggest successful things you can see in the world had been started with an intense burning desire. It can be Tesla, Microsoft, Apple, or a Lamborghini. Every successful thing started with an intense burning desire. Intense means something that is strongly rooted in your subconscious mind, something that is not just a wish that come into your mind by seeing others' success. You see someone celebrating their success and you wish to do the same, but that is just a desire, not an intense, burning desire. This happens every day with us. We see someone and we want to be like them. There are desires and wishes in every people. Every people want to be rich and wealthy, but not everyone has that intense burning desire in their heart. That intense burning desire is necessary. There is power in intense desire. Intense means you are seeking something constantly. Like I want to have that car, that house and money. And when you have an intense desire of something, you started thinking about it constantly. And thoughts are very powerful. What you think becomes a reality. We all have the power to control our thoughts, although many people don't use it. If you harness this power, you can become wealthy or achieve what you seek. So there are two kinds of people in the world. Number one, the people who have desires like wishes. They have a lot of thinking, goals and dreams. They wish to get multiple things together. And number two, the people who have an intense burning desire. They know exactly what they want and they are fully focused on that thing. But don't worry if you think you are first type of people. Just I am asking you to have an intense, strong, burning desire for something definite. Fix that thing in mind. The reason is when you have a strong, intense desire, there is a chemical starts releasing in the brain that is called mental chemistry that works magic. But there is not going to happen any kind of magic. You can call it superpower. When your desires are strong enough, you will appear to possess superhuman powers to achieve. Because when you know exactly what you want and what to do, then you start running to that direction. But desires are not everything. It's just the starting point. That's why Napoleon Hill said, one must realize that all who have accumulated great fortunes first did a certain amount of dreaming, hoping, wishing, desiring, and planning before they acquired money. Number two, the power of autosuggestion. Autosuggestion means an influencing of one's own attitude, behavior, or physical condition by mental process other than conscious thought. Majority of the people constantly autosuggest negative thoughts like I am too fat, I'm not clever enough, I can't be rich, it's too hard. If you want to achieve something big in life, you have to put that biggest dream into your subconscious mind. And in order to put it there, you have to use the power of autosuggestion. Without autosuggestion, nothing can enter into subconscious mind. Autosuggestion means repeat something again and again, or remind something again and again. So if you want to achieve your biggest dream, then think about it again and again. Remind yourself that dreams so it can enter into your subconscious mind. And when it enters into your subconscious mind, you will start working on without stopping. That thoughts and dreams will start appearing again and again into your mind. Your desires, it's like a seed. A seed, it must be nurtured and watered daily at the starting point in order to grow. But when it rooted deeply in the soil, when it made its foundation, it does not need to be nurtured or watering. It automatically absorbs that water from the soil. Nothing can stopping it growing. The rule is same for desires. At the starting point, we have to remind it through autosuggestion, so it can make its foundation into subconscious mind. So later, if we forget it somehow, it will automatically appear in our mind because now it made its foundation. It just rooted strongly into our subconscious mind. Nothing can stop it growing now. So keep reminding yourself, repeat that thought again and again, work on it constantly. If you want to be a writer, then keep writing, practice writing. If you want to be an entrepreneur or scientist, keep reading about them. Read books, watch videos related to your passion and desire so you can become fully focused on your dream or desires. Number 3, the power of imagination. Imagination means an image or a vision of something that is not real in the present. Imagination is basically defined as impossible or unrealistic or stupid ideas by people. Because if you tell people about your imagination, they will call you insane and tell you this is not real. As Pablo Picasso said, everything you can imagine is real. Albert Einstein said, imagination is everything. Because whatever you are using now or seeing now, smartphone, airplane, computer, everything was an imagination of someone at some point. They were not real at some point, but now they are real because of that imagination, because of their imagination. So you have to have the power of imagination. You have to imagine that aim or goals strongly, that I will be the UFC boxing champion in 2024. I will be a writer after 3 months. I will have that car next year. I will pass the job exam next year. There must be the power of imagination in you. It's very powerful. This is the foundation of every successful person. For example, you can see Cristiano Ronaldo, Conor McGregor, Elon Musk. Why they are great? Because they developed the faculty of creative imagination. They imagine their next move in advance, like I will hit that goal, I will win next championship, I will buy Twitter next year. So whatever your dream or desire is, or whoever you want to be, you should have an image or vision into your mind in advance. Then you will achieve it. So write down how much money you want and feel that you are going to achieve it and see what happens. Number 4, the power of decision. By analyzing over 25,000 men and women who had experienced failure, disclosed the fact that lack of decision was near the head of the list of 31 major causes of failure. The biggest cause of failure in the world is the lack of decision. Most people have a mastery in procrastination. Procrastination is the opposite of decision. It's a common enemy which practically every man must conquer. We all make choices, but in the end, our choices makes us. Ultimately, what we decide has the potential to shape our day, year, and even our destinies. What is life? Life is all about decision. In every area, in every point in life, we make decision. Procrastinate is also a decision that most people make. Every successful people in the world who created history, what made them to create history? Their one decision. A decision that changed everything. It has so much power. So in order to transmit your desires into reality, you have to make a right decision in the right time. And the right time is now. The people who don't make right decision in right time, the people who keep procrastinating are never going to accumulate money or success. They are going to achieve one thing, that is regret. Because the people who procrastinate are going to regret at the end. Like, I wish I would have started then. I wish at least I should have tried then. So you should have to start now. The right time is now. There is a Chinese proverb that is said, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Number 5, the power of persistence. In order to transmute your desire into monetary equivalent, you need to have the power of persistence. Persistence is an essential factor. Lack of persistence is one of the major causes of failure. The persistent people may call a real superhero because the people who accumulate great fortunes are generally known as cold-blooded and sometimes ruthless. Often they are misunderstood. The reason is they fight through every challenge, every adversity, while majority of people are ready to throw their aim and goal and give up if they face failures and challenges. A few move despite all failures and challenges until they attain their goal. This is the greatest quality of successful people that make them superhero. So you have to build that power of persistence in you. So what situation you are going to face in future, you will never give up anyway. This is necessary. No matter how powerful your desires and imaginations are, you must have to be persistent on them. Because I guarantee you, you will face that hard times, failures in future. In that moment, you will need that power of persistence. No man can ever attain any goal or desires without being persistent. And you will have that power only when you have willpower and desires. Because when these two things properly combined, make an irresistible pair. The basis of persistence is the power of will. You will have that power of persistence when you promise yourself to face every challenges and obstacles, no matter how big it is. So if we sum up together, you need 5 qualities in you to become rich or wealthy, no matter how old you are. You can be a student or entrepreneur. You can be at any stage of life. Number 1, there must be an intense burning desire. Number 2, the power of autosuggestion. Number 3, the power of imagination. Number 4, the power of decision. And number 5, the power of persistence. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. If you really liked it, then make sure to subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends and family.